Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. We lost last run, I know. Even a god can bleed, supposedly. What a strange introduction. Bottom left is Mega Satan, right? So everybody needs Mega Satan. Who needs the most? Laz needs a Hush negative Mega Satan victory. Hush negative Mega Satan. We could possibly do Hush negative and then try to get Mega Satan to work. So GMZJQKN4. Don't take the pill yet. That was a bad habit. I was like, I should take that pill right off the bat. Not true. So I'm not gonna force the Hush completion if it's not plausible. Similarly, the best way to get Mega Satan is to not take deals with the devil and instead take deals with the angel. So they're kind of like, they're softly at odds with one another. Softly at odds with each other. Softly at odds with each other. Slightly conflicting objectives. Softly at odds with... Oh, this is my life. Okay, well... But the thing is, like, the reason is that the deals with the devil tend to give you damage. Damage lets you complete rooms faster. Completing rooms faster gives you a much better chance of getting to the Hush fight on time. By the way, I love playing Lazarus early, because, like, the damage we take at the start of the game, usually irrelevant. Save those pills for later, like the English beat. And just keep yourself moving here. Yeah, but, you know, we can definitely... here's what I think we should do. Go for the guaranteed finish of winning a run that goes to the lamb fight. That'll unlock something at the very least. We've already done Delirium with Lazarus, which is an annoying one to knock out because it's not quite as random chance. Like, I'd say there's something like a 15% chance for that portal to show up randomly. But along the same lines is like the difficulty of Mega Satan, just because it's probably a little bit easier to guarantee because you can, you know, get the portal 100% when you go to the Hush fight, but like substantially harder to make sure that you actually have the damage and other stats necessary to kill Delirium, who is wicked annoying. All these big rooms, dude. Where do they all come from? Ah, look at all these stinky big rooms. Stone of the kidney, lowering speed with a dubious improvement, yes. No one would guess. Thanks for the trolling. Classic design philosophy of Nicholas. Who could have guessed all the trolley items? This is way too much singing for early on in an episode. Either way, get highly dusted, Ragman. I still think Kidney Stone is like the ultimate betrayal, because I liked this item. Then when I turned on the HUD, I realized it was a speed down, and I don't like it at all anymore, because it's already got positives and negatives implicit in the item itself. Why did we have to go the extra mile, you know? So I think we're going to try a... Oh, that's pretty good, though. We're going to try a rare Lazarus gamble. And for me, at least, it's rare. And the gamble is not killing ourselves on the first floor. Instead, we're going to wait. Maybe try to kill ourselves on the deal with the devil. We're still, like, doing fine on pace. I see a tinted rock up there. The other rub about these freaking Mega Satan attempts is that... I mean, we shouldn't stress out about it too much. It's still early, but... the other rub about these is that you have to get the deal with the devil to get the credit for skipping it. So we can't just... I mean, I guess you could kind of cheese it a little bit if you did that, but we can't just accidentally not get the deal with the devil and then avoid punishment for... Basically, it sets us back one floor no matter what if we don't get the deal with the devil. So we really gotta try not to get hit here. It might be impossible to get Mega Satan on this run to begin with, because not only do you... First you need to get a deal with the devil, then you gotta rebuke it. Then you gotta say... We did unlock Dad's Key recently, but that's a little bit more low percentage, right? Let's save our bomb for now. We can't get to it as quickly as we'd like. Then you gotta have a bomb ready for that first angel statue. Kill the angel statue, which requires having the stats, particularly HP. Then you have to get a second angel statue in another deal with the Angel, which, despite the fact that you just got to deal with the Angel, might never happen. So, I'm not trying to make it sound like it's a Herculean task, but it is, like, RNG dependent. So we want to be, as vigilant as possible to maximize, essentially, the number of tickets we got in the Mega Satan lottery. This room's pretty bad, but really, the fact that we have a good rate of fire is going to carry us a long way. And I actually think we're probably going to end up being, like, marginally behind schedule. At least for, like, having a guarantee to make it to the Hush fight, but all you need is one, like, really good damage upgrade to save the day, and you're set. That could happen on a boss fight. Doesn't need to happen on a deal with the devil. Nothing. So the other reason that it probably would have been, like, there's ripple effects on this, like, Lazarus strat, right? We would have potentially wanted to have enacted the Lazarus Resurrection on the last floor because it would give us a luck upgrade. The luck upgrade would give us a much better chance, maybe, of getting a key on this floor, and the key, of course, would give us access to the item room. Who knows what's in the item room? As of right now, we don't have that option. So there is kind of like a way to short-circuit this deal with the Angel nonsense, by the way. If we were able to get duality, but I don't think duality is actually unlocked yet. Either way, we're doing fine. I would almost like to get the box as an item here. HP is also good. Anything that gives us HP really is fine, because we want to take enough deals with the devil to end our own lives. That does give us bombs, at least, but this is an ideal deal. It's an Ally McDeal. I know how we do this. Sort of. Yeah, no, I gotta think about this. Because 2 of these items give us HP. Here's what I thought we would do. Take the Pact, take, I think the other one is the little Harbingers, and then you would leave the room, kill yourself with the bombs, which would require 2 of them, because I don't think there's any fires on the Monstro fight, and then respawn in this room, take Sin Robes. However, we don't have enough bombs to kill ourselves, so we would have to pick up Matchbook, but Matchbook would give us HP. That would take us to 3. We'd use 3 bombs, kill ourselves, respawn in here, grab Sin Robes. You ought to know by now. What if we just... No, it doesn't work either. No, I was like, what if we grab Little Harbingers, walk out, pick up the Matchbook, blow ourselves up 3 times, take the Pact, and then take Sin Robes. It's exactly the same, right? We end up with 3 Spirit Hearts either way. I'm gonna do it that way, but it's stupid. Like, I don't necessarily think this is the right play. And also, we might want to have just avoided these to maximize our deal with the devil chances, but I want the damage bonus, and the Hush and Negative are the easy. Is that all you get for your money? So I'm a moron. I forgot it doesn't resurrect you inside of the deal with the devil. So effectively, I just more or less screwed myself. That's, you know, it was dumb. I completely forgot that as Lazarus. You see where I was coming from? Most of the time when you die, you respawn in another room. And you would use that, you would respawn in the room that you were last in. We got a key. You'd respawn in the room that you were last in, which would have been the deal with the devil, which would have allowed us to take all the items. Now, am I saying that what I did was right? No, what I'm saying is that what I did had the proper methodology as characters apart from Lazarus. But, you know, with infinity hours in this game... Ooh. With infinity hours in this game, I shouldn't have done that, because that's a rookie move. Or at least, like, it's a relatively amateur move. That being said... Now we're in a very interesting situation because we're behind schedule. Our stats kind of stink because I just passed up 2 DPS upgrades. And our HP sucks. Our spacebar item's not that good, but man, we got a heck of a trinket. Plus, we basically cannot get the deal with the devil. Sorry, we can't get the Mega Satan fight unless we find Dad's key. So, well, I've really Northernlion this one up to begin with. But you know what? It'll just make it that much more special when we inevitably achieve all of our goals, regardless of the fact that I royally messed it up. We're just going to head down to the next floor for now, and I'm going to let that be a learning lesson to myself. You always got to mentally double check that you're doing the right thing, because that was just... Well, I really Munsoned it. Yeah, let's open it. We really... It's really good, actually. We can't afford to spend too much time if we want to make sure we're doing that hush fight, but I think I've passed that dream by. I'm going to rely on the strength of the game to carry me. I'm going to be a dandelion seed. Friendly ball did not do much there. Okay, 5 cents. That's good. I doubt we captured... It looked like we stole one of the nubs out of that, like, you know, Larry Sr., but I don't know if that's actually the case. We'll find out on the next room. Either way, it does contact damage, so it's probably going to stink pretty badly. That's good. That's fine. If this could pay for itself, that would be No! My donation machine. Thanks a lot, Kidney Stone, and also my own meager intellect. Okay, so we get a mild deal with the devil improvement. We get some serious friendly ball action going here. Yeah, okay, we did get the head of a Larry Sr. Stop following me around and trying to attack me, please. It makes me very self-conscious. I think I'm not going to use friendly ball. Let's use it on one of these jabronis. Yeah, because we already lost another one. Okay, you guys fight each other, please. Really think friendly ball pretty much comes down to knowing which enemies to focus on. Like if we can get a turret or something, or one of the flies that's spiders that sticks to a wall, we're in a good spot. Please give me a key before... Oh, jeez. Give me a key before our item room, please. Key. Our luck is 0. We're in potential key town. I want that champion. We have captured him. Oh, that was extremely close to me being completely idiotic. Luck up, please. Luck up, luck up, luck up. No. I still had Holy Mantle, thank God. Because we kind of need this Eternal Heart to survive. The Harbinger. The ultimate betrayal. Ronan the Destroyer. Why? Should have let him blow up the mushroom. Come on. Come on! Okay. This is our moment. Get out of here, stinky fly. I was in a mind-flooded world. Restart. We botched that one from the get-go, dude. WPZXPMX4. That run was cursed. I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't make any mistakes. In fact, I think the whole run was in many ways a mistake, but... Cursed run, dude. Cursed run. Camo undies. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better stand still. Stand still, no way. No, we're not gonna. Besmirch the good name of David Byrne. So what's the game plan here? Be smarter about that first deal with the devil. I like the commitment to the hush fight. Leave that fly alive. Hey, streamer, leave that fly alive. We want to do that so we have a chance to end our own lives, get the damage multiplier bonus, and also the luck upgrade from becoming Dark Lazarus, or Darth Lazarus if you prefer. And then we can get that Eternal Heart and be in a good spot, so. If you could give me any HP upgrade, like Magic Scab would be the best B+ of all time. It would be like a B+ essay that could win a scholarship. It comes from a place of great personal, you know, reverence or something. Or relevance. Perhaps relevant reverence. Reverend. But to get to 1 luck and then have 3 HP upon leaving this floor would be very good. Plus, we could use the pills. We might get super lucky and have 4 HP or, you know, a Tears upgrade, or we'll see. Anyway, he's dusted. Took us 1 minute and 41 seconds. It's way better. We got Squeezy. It's pretty solid, so I think we'll just leave. Get this thing to completely dust us 6 times. There we go. So we respawn, take the pill. Bombs are key. Kind of bad, but mostly just irrelevant. Now, don't accidentally walk into that dude again. We're going to get Spirit Hearts anyway, so use some of your newfound bombs to check for maybe Demon Heart or something. I'm gonna go one step further. Probably should not do this. Yeah, definitely should not have done it, but I believed in the moment, and that was my sin. So we're gonna have a good rate of fire, okay damage, and pretty solid HP actually for the next floor. We traded 1 red heart for 2 Spirit Hearts, which is maybe an okay deal to begin with, and then also the luck and damage multiplier and permanent anemia that comes along with it. So it's a productive trade. And again, the earlier you get going, the better off you are here. It's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a lot of damage. You know, not all runs are created equal. A run that gets to, you know, game-winning stats on the 2nd floor, substantially better than a run that gets to game-winning stats just before the end. You might be saying if they both come out with a win in the end, who cares? Well, true, but, you know, one is easy street and one is, you know, congratulations, sir, you've been promoted to CEO. Oh, you're dead now. The old CEO can't come to the phone. Why not? He's dead. Alright. Making great progress. Actually, I'm like 20 times more confident in this run right now. That's not good enough. So I'm gonna get a little risky here. That's still not good enough. I'll take it if I have to, but Robo Baby 2.0 is pretty much trashed here. It's like one extremely light step out of trash. So I'm actually gonna do some very un-Northernlion-y stuff, and for example, shoot these fires to try to get enough money to create a reroll, and so far so good. It's not greed mode. We don't have to be as attached to money necessarily. You pretty much had to guess that we were coming up on a boss fight here. That's how most floors tend to end, in my limited experience. 3 cents is like, I'd give that a 2/3 chance of getting a reroll here. So, I think our stats are good enough that if we got DPS, we would feel comfortable, from the boss I mean, we would feel comfortable not taking a deal with the devil and trying to create this deal with the angel situation. I can't help but notice, definitely not DPS. Luck. No luck, but rerolls at least. But we don't have a choice. We're still going to be able to possibly create the deal with the angel situation because we got a Spirit Heart from our deal with the devil, which is, like, not the worst possible outcome. We could have just gotten extra spiders, or my favorite, teleportation to the deal with the devil that you're already standing in. Nah. I mean, you know what? I'm going to take it. And I don't know if it's going to work very well with anemia, but you know what I'm looking at here is the idea that maybe with camo undies, we could be like the trap layer. We could be the stealth killer. Because the enemies don't see us. As long as they're enemies that walk on the ground, we could just lay like a sweet trap at their feet. Preferably if we stopped shooting as soon as we entered the room, but we might have like a semi-potent sort of creep generation here. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever consciously taken this and tried to suss out whether or not it's a synergy. So, like, don't shoot and just walk around. These are not the right enemies to walk around against. Why don't you walk around? Why don't you... It's a little, mildly lesser known Franz Ferdinand cut. It's not quite Take Me Out level. Ooh. Got a key. Alright, so apparently on the flooded caves, you exclusively fight enemies who fly, which is freaking sweet, dude. I'm, like, really excited about that. Well, I want a Spirit Heart. I want a lot of things right now. Many of them related to DPS. I don't know. I gotta put this thing out of its misery. It's like, you know, Ripley 11 from Alien Resurrection. Okay, okay, deal with the devil, please. Deal with the devil, please, sir. Can't help but notice that none of that was a deal with the devil. However, we got Spirit Hearts that will protect our... Well, not deal with the devil, sorry. Deal with the angel, rather. But maybe we don't want to deal with the angel because we don't have any bombs. We also need damage, or at least some form of DPS. Because if we don't get it, this run is gonna become pretty impossible to imagine defeating Hush. Or even, like, making it in time, I should say. Yeah, that'll help, and also not help. The damage output is going to be absurd. Unfortunately, it's like, you know, we got a shotgun. We got to be right next to them to hit them. So, what we want is, like, this and then a range neutralizer. Like, if we can get technology, even, I hesitate to say it, but even Tech 2 or something might be an adequate option for us in a situation like this. Oh, I'm so, like, nervous about making sure that I don't take damage. It's probably a good practice to begin with, but, like, we do have Spirit Hearts. Anything that gets close to us will not be able to handle the gauntlet of our administered pain. There's one Spirit Heart down the drain for no reason. We have 2 HP, so start playing this Joker right here. Why wait until the end of the room, right? That's just... I like to multitask. Come on, dude. You can see this. I don't know if you can feel it, but I can feel it. I have, like, a sense of... There's, like, how fast you're going in Isaac, and then there's the derivative of how fast you're going in Isaac, which is how fast is our speed increasing. You know, it's our acceleration. Our acceleration right now is 0, more or less. So we're really hoping to not stall out here. In fact, our acceleration might be negative. Not to alarm thee. Excuse me, sir. We're gonna go in here, because we need a bomb, which does not exist. Okay. What was the point of that? This, basically. We need something. We need you to pay out ASAP, basically. The Emperor card gets us out of boss rush. If we make it to boss rush, you know, snag a free item. We're kind of like, we're grasping at straws for something we can use for victory. This is taking Spirit Hearts, I think, at this point, but I sort of feel like we gotta get this dude to pay out, and we're really throwing it at the wall here. We got no bombs, so I guess... Oy. That's why we bought the 3-cent Spirit Heart, so it wouldn't feel like, you know, we're throwing away HP that we already had, but... Or that we had to cling to, I should say. You know you're in trouble, though, when the Forsaken is, like, tanky. It's possibly the lowest HP boss we could fight here. I know what you're thinking. Not the world's safest dodge. You know, it's no Dodge Ram 4-door. That was like a Viper. Sick. Okay, Cat of Nine Tails is wonderful. We're about on pace, which is bad. We want to be a lot faster. I think, at least. Okay, please. Just a card could be good. And it is, but... I'll give you a little bit of the Hierophant. I'll kick it back. There we go. Contract from below. We need that item so, like, desperately, because a deal with the devil is probably not going to be what we want. Instead, we want to deal with the angel. So any deal with the devil items we can get, like, for the low cost of free, are ideal. We want to avoid using the Emperor card. Let me check this message. I think it might be slowing us down here. Freaking Skype in this day and age is like, takes 18 gigabytes of visual memory just to load a freaking Heston Blumenthal GIF. That's a real GIF on Skype, or an emoticon rather. Go test it out. It's open parentheses, Heston, close parentheses. He does a little chef's kiss sort of thing. Give it a try. I get a lot of mileage out of that one. So the Emperor card is still valuable. I mean, we could use AWAS, actually, but I think the Emperor is more valuable because it's more versatile. AWAS skips a whole floor of items for us, but it could also get us out of boss rush. Emperor allows us to get the boss, potentially deal with the devil item, but can also get us out of boss rush. Right now I'm looking at boss rush. It's actually fine. We lost 1 red heart as a result. That's not bad at all. You see how many red hearts I gave to Demon Judgment? I ain't worried about that. Please don't shoot again, because I can't actually offer anything. Oh! I thought we were going to be good. Okay, now we got 2 bombs. No keys, but 2 bombs. I smell the puzzle on this. What a strange way to express that. What a strange way to express that. I smell the puzzle on this one, though. You know, I got a sniff of the puzzle. That's a better way to describe it. And we got the pieces in the proper... We got all the corners. Look, I've never been really good at puzzles, okay? I'm a crossword guy. I guess it is called a crossword puzzle. Never been much of a visual learner, to be honest with you. There we go, double keys. So that's Contract from Below coming through in the clutch. Did I step on... No, I'm just blinking because of our weird synergies. Virus is very good, especially if we can get our luck stat higher. I do hate that it lowers our speed, but, you know, that's... In 2017, Isaac, that's just what happens. Every good item lowers your speed, because apparently that's the design philosophy that all the balance changes went through. That's not necessarily fair. They might have lowered your speed for a long time, and I only recently noticed because of the HUD, but still irritates me a little. Because speed is just like it's like clean drinking water, you know? It's not like if you have clean drinking water, you're set. But if you don't have clean drinking water, you're screwed. Your run's not getting overpowered because of speed, but it can completely ruin your run to just get, like, hit with negative speed or very little speed at all times. So we're dangerously close to falling behind pace, but we're falling behind pace for boss rush. That's actually non-critical for us. You know, we could miss boss rush and make hush. Happens all the time, probably. Don't want the red heart yet because it's non-essential. Like, we're still, I mean, Little Chad's not a great pickup, admittedly, but we don't need the red heart. It's actually going to stop us from getting into things like that boss trap room, which I'm tempted to do, except our key stat is still pretty garbage. Okay, Angel. Let's go. We will grab Little Chad. We will absolutely grab a Holy Mantle. So defensively, much better position now. Offensively, pretty good. The biggest problem with our offense right now is our range, but even that is not too bad right now. We can't get 2 key pieces here. I think we can only get the 1, so just run from that. Now we've got a better chance of getting deals with the Angel in the future. Very nice. Now, I will say, if we get both key pieces, screw the Hush fight. We can make the Hush fight happen on any old, you know, Brimstone Mom's knife run. Mega Satan is a much bigger threat in terms of, like, existentially making me want to stop playing the game because we'll take 100 years to try to just find the proper conditions to make it happen. So we absolutely want to commit to that if possible. No thank you, sir. Yeah, we'll check this as well. We're, again, not necessarily swimming in time, but... Oh, we should be using Holy... Okay, I see our play. We should be using Holy Mantle basically on every room to inflict enemies with the virus and get Demon Hearts out of it. If we get the Demon Hearts, we can use the Demon Hearts to clear rooms faster and generate more Demon Hearts in the process. I'm not sure how that's going to work with a pretty god-awful luck stat, but... we should at least try. Double keys. Still got enough bombs if we're able to get a deal with the Angel on this floor. So that's pretty much what you're hoping for, is that exact situation right there. You walk into 2 enemies, they both give you a Demon Heart. Now, it does mean that essentially we're kind of playing without having Holy Mantle. Just you know, immediately throwing it away on every room, but I think it's, like, highly worth it. Okay, 15 minutes, so boss rush, I would say, just kiss it goodbye. Not like a, you know, particularly passionate kiss, just like a see you later, see you next run. Your existence is non-essential for us at the present moment. So that was actually very useful for us. It proved to us that we can inflict an enemy with the virus, not kill it while it's poisoned, and still get the demon heart out of it, which is a nuance of this kind of synergy I oftentimes forget. We essentially have an extremely overpowered combo right now. If we even have like a 20% chance to get a demon heart, I'm not going to crunch the numbers, but, you know, you can imagine a graph of how our power can grow in your head. Maybe. I don't know. Now, if we can get, like, Blind Rage. Does Blind Rage make Holy Mantle, the invincibility from Holy Mantle lasts? Let me rephrase the way I'm trying to explain this. With Blind Rage, whenever you get hit, you get a longer cooldown before you can get hit again. Does this work with Holy Mantle? So if we get hit, we'd have even longer to inflict more enemies? With our, afflict more enemies, I should say, with our poison, because if so, it's, like, pretty solid, dude. Like, getting 3 enemies per room is excellent. The other thing is, if we already have lost Holy Mantle and we run into an enemy regardless, it's going to kill all the other enemies in the room. Yeah, like that, but I shouldn't have done that. That was just, that was an exercise in what not to do. So we've got like an accountant's run right now. You know what, this is the run where like we've inherited a lot of wealth, and we're just letting it sit in an index fund generating 10% a year annually. Well, I mean, let's be honest, like 5, okay? Ooh, pretty good. It's not particularly exciting, but, you know, the numbers work out. What we would like to do is get, you know, have that money generating money for us, but then also found like the world's greatest milkshake startup or something. That way we can have the exciting world of competitive milkshake marketing, and also the security and comfort blanket of a passive investment strategy. Which I know is why you were watching these videos in the first place. Sick. We do want those bombs. Excuse me, sir. We do want those bombs. Because we got scatter bombs now. And scatter bombs Holy Mantle could be awesome. That was just horrible, by the way. Please. 62.5% chance of a deal with the angel. Very valuable right now. We've done it. So this, I mean, the shot speed upgrade, probably garbage. The card against humanity. It's just money. You can't take it with you. Dead Sea Scrolls. Also, I mean, pretty terrible, but we don't have anything else, so... We can actually use our bombs offensively. Like, hey, bombs, you stink. It's the most offensive insult I can think of. I have to be honest, like, our DPS output, still pretty much horrible. I was just dusted, dude. Generate enough spirit hearts next floor to not have to worry about any of this garbage. Second key piece. Drop the demon heart. Grab that. Down to the next floor. Okay, so the Emperor card, I think we now approach that as if it's like a... It's a shoal play, although we could use it here. What do you got for me? Little baggy, that's horrible. Okay, so there goes our Emperor card. It's a shoal play. It's a, get it? It's a shoal play. Sing it with me if you know it. Okay, now we can take deals with the devil, by the way. So, like, this would be a great floor. Can I ask you something? Why do we have a 105 chance, a 105% chance of getting a deal with the devil right now? Is my math checking out there? Is it a shoal? So Little Baggy is actually horrendous. Not only do we lose our ability to not only do we lose our ability to do a Emperor card usage, like we're definitely not going to make boss rush. I think Hush is now in question, but to be honest with you, I don't want to fight Hush with this stat line right now. I want to fight Hush with some more power. Perhaps like unlimited power, as Sheev Palpatine said. I'm such a nerd. I know things about Star Wars, the $80 billion franchise. Please, please, thank you. Excuse me, sir. I've received an important message. One moment, please. This is highly unprofessional, but I must check it regardless. Disregard. Not highly important at all. And I don't know how many times I've gone on this tangent. If I get a text message, there's 2 things it should say. There's 3 things. Love you. Can you pick up X from the grocery store? Or, oh my god, there's been a terrible accident. I'm not saying I want texts that say there's been a terrible accident. I'm just saying, you know, it's important. It's gotta be information that's passed on. If I get a telephone call and I'm not arrested, that's like, I will not accept your telephone call. What I will do is wait until the call goes to voicemail, and then I'll Google the number and see, you know, what other paranoid 80-year-olds like myself have said. It makes me sad sometimes, because, like, I get these calls, and then I Google the number, and they're like, it's a scam. They tried to tell me that, you know, my car was impounded, but I'm like, dude, your car was impounded. I blocked the number. Well, there was another... So we have, there's a service in British Columbia. Let me put it this way. Despite the fact that we, you know, in Canada are renowned for having quote-unquote free healthcare, in British Columbia, there's a service where essentially you have, if your income is over a certain threshold, you have to pay into their insurance system in order to continue to get free healthcare. It's not a lot of money. It pales in comparison to, like, the premiums for health insurance elsewhere in the world, but still, you're gonna say that's BS, and sure, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. That doesn't matter. I got a call from them, but I didn't answer it. I Googled it, and I saw a comment from somebody that said, like, it was people asking me to pay my health insurance. Why won't you just let me die in peace? And I was like, that's the saddest story ever told. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I guess it's, if you got a health problem and you got people calling you going like, hey, make sure you give us your, $70 this month so you can keep having health insurance, and you're, you know, in a bad state, I could see that would be a problem, but the fact that they left that comment publicly was just, it was like, funny in a dark way, of course, but also just, like, horrendously depressing. The jar, not worth it. Placebo. Potentially, absolutely worth it. Wow, we got to donate 1 cent. Pretty bad. Like, placebo pheromones is okay. Placebo, health down is good, actually, if we get deals with the devil. Otherwise, it's worthless, but that's still okay. How? Great question. You know, we should blow these up, because they could give us, pills. If they give us pills, we can use them with placebo to maybe get something amazing. Like, what kind of pill would we want? Jeez, I don't know. Range upgrades. Have to imagine if they existed, we probably had a good chance to have seen them already, but still. Bad trip. It's not that bad. To find out that it exists, not that bad. So if there's a merciful God on planet Earth, they will give me a spirit heart, or not a spirit heart, sorry. They will give me a damage upgrade via a deal with the devil here. Again, the Hush fight is gone. Like Tuesday in that song by Led Zeppelin. Mega Satan still exists, but even with full HP, the Mega Satan fight is going to be a slog with this level of damage. You can't even really benefit from a Tears upgrade. Gotta deal with the Angel. We're supposed to take the negative. Seven seals. It's an angel and a devil item. I did not know that. So I stuck with the Tears upgrade as placebo, or with placebo I should say, because I think it's just the right call, isn't it? No. We're probably at the tier cap already, but if we're not, we'll love having the ability to get some extra charges, or some extra rate of fire increases. Like, I don't know if number 1 just takes you to the tier cap, or if it improves your tiers by X, or if it lowers your tier cap and improves your tiers by X, where, you know, X is a value that I'm not familiar with. Kind of, I'm flying by the seat of my pants as always. We gotta try, though. It's not like health down's doing anything for us. Yeah, so at present, it doesn't do anything. It might later. Again, we have a 105% chance of a deal with the devil. Or deal with the anything. But our DPS leaves, like, a lot to be desired. Another tears up. So useless at present. Health up. So that's a pill we probably should have placeboed instead. Extra devil chance, please? Yeah, okay, I'll take that. I don't know how to think about this, though, because we have a 40% chance of a deal with the devil and a 70% chance of a deal with the angel. So I'm pretty sure we have a 1/3 chance of a deal with the devil still. So we have like a 40 out of 120%. Roughly. But that's not the way we tend to think about percentages on planet Earth, so I'm actually not sure. This cat, dude. So you're gonna be like, feed your cat. The cat is fed. Might be a little attention hungry right now, but I can't let him in because he just, whenever I let him in, he jumps on the computer. Ruka. You know I'm gonna let him in as well as the other thing. To thine own self be true. As soon as we finish this room, I'm gonna open the door and go, hey buddy. He's gonna jump on the computer and I'm gonna go, no, you can't do that. That's a bad cat. Hello. Yes, welcome. Would you like to get in your box? He's like, oh, hell yeah. But he doesn't want to get in the box. He wants to, he's gonna bite me on the hands. Bombs are key. Not relevant. Tears up, still not relevant. Please, more bombs. I could use them. Health up is worth holding. Do we need a health up and a health down? No, probably not. And health up is much more versatile. Or at least much more universally good. Oh my god, cat. What are you doing? You know what it is? So, like, I was sick 3 weeks ago. Because I'm a slob, I still had, like, the little plastic wrapper that goes around the cap of NyQuil. You know, the little, you tear it off and then you can open the cap. He waited until I was in the shower. Then he tried to take that, but I heard it. Because I left the door open, I heard. I was like, what's this guy doing? I hop out of the shower, he's trying to eat the plastic wrap. And now he's going, where's the plastic wrap? I threw it out, you dummy. You do it to yourself, you do. And that's what really hurts. You do it to yourself. See, I mean, he doesn't, this cat doesn't listen to Radiohead. He's a Kasabian fan. Cat Sabian? It's like the worst, best dodge I've ever done. So again, what's our game plan? If we can fight Hush, will I at this point? Honestly, no. And stop asking me. Why won't you let me just die in peace? You know what? Health up, bad trip. Yeah. Then, we stack up as many health upgrades as we can. And every 4 rooms we can get to full HP. We're in a very, very good spot. I would reroll my whole run. It doesn't reroll the key pieces, I think, so. Stop. I like the luck upgrade. It's a little too late, but we don't have Mega Satan done on this. No, okay. I was gonna be a little cheesed. I don't have to be a little cheesed. Dude, I gotta be honest with you. Was at the grocery store? Oh, you gotta roll with that. I was at the grocery store yesterday. I bought string cheese. I know what you're thinking. String cheese is a food for children. Why? It's just cheese. I'm not eating string cheese because it's fun. I'm eating string cheese because it's convenient. I haven't eaten any of them yet. I had, real talk, when I lived in Korea occasionally, I would get string cheese as like a snack from the convenience store because I was very for it. But I'm bringing back string cheese. I think it already is like somewhat back. I know Bear Taffy talks about string cheese from time to time. Relatively healthy, conveniently packaged snack that is unfairly relegated to children because it seems like a toy food. By the way, I'll buy some good cheeses. I got nothing wrong with that. You know, I'll buy some Oka. I'll buy some smoked Gouda. I understand that many of you out there, but this North American thinks he knows about fromage. No, you know, okay, I'll admit, North America hasn't always had the greatest cheese culture. Unlike North American beer culture, where when people write it off, I think they're just completely ignoring the fact that the micro brewery scene exists. You're probably right. The North American cheese market, probably not quite as... Wait a minute, how did we not get a deal with the devil on the last floor? Did I just miss it? The North American cheese market, probably a little bit dampened compared to the European market. I mean, you do encounter people here from time to time. We can get, like, unlimited HP, so I sort of think we should just go for like this. And make sure you go downwards, please. Yeah, make sure you go downwards. Not that it matters, because we can't get both accomplished, but in order to find Mega Satan, we have to go down. You do get people who are like, mozzarella. I said it wrong, but it's better that way. Mozzarella, no thanks, I don't like ethnic food. You know, like, that does happen from time to time. I'm not going to deny it. Not commonly. You also get people here that, you know, in a certain tax bracket. Have you had the gorgonzola from the Oka region of French Canada this year? It's quite wonderful. You get all kinds, is what I'm trying to say. Roca. Roca. What's your favorite kind of cheese, buddy? Can't have any. Apparently, did you know cats aren't supposed to drink milk? It sounds like I have a story about that, but no, I was told by cartoons that cats love milk. That may well be true. But they're not supposed to have it. I've never fed the cats milk just because, like, just kind of no impetus. I don't buy milk myself to begin with. Not because of, like, a particular situation with the Dairy Guild, I'm just saying. We represent the Dairy Milk Guild, the Dairy Milk Guild. I am gonna take dead cat. So, first off, your boy's a moron, and you should know this already. Why would I ever take all those health ups before taking 9 lives? The real answer is that we're 48 minutes into this video. Your boy's brain is exhausted, okay? So oh, we have the right strat here, too. We've got a couple of intersecting levels of idiocy. Hey, cat, I love you. You're my best friend. Can you not be next to my recording hotkey? Because I don't want to compromise our congenial relationship here. So, first off, what's, like, the biggest stupid thing I've been doing? Well, taking all those health upgrade pills at the wrong time. But for real... we should use our guppy's head right when the room's about to finish so we can enjoy the stat bonus for longer. And I got rid of placebo because we already, you know, we've gotten so many HP upgrades out of it. Even if I did ruin almost all of them. Okay, that was strange. Cat, you pushed my microphone away. No, you can't do that. Hey, kitty, leave that tech alone. Be cool, be cool, be cool. Drop it. I think that was an explosion from a fly. Explosion from a Fly, my favorite post-rock band as well. And it knocked all of the bombs away. The cat just moved the microphone, but I can't... there's nothing I can do about it at the present moment. Excuse me, sir. Stop doing that, please. I'm a professional. This is the thing. He comes in here. I understand cat psychology. He's not coming in here thinking, I'm gonna bite this dude's hands. But he spends a little time in here and he goes, why isn't he petting me? And he bites my hands. It just is like a compulsion. He can't resist. Spirit hearts, I guess, are 10 out of 10. Apart from that, we're basically just good. You're gonna say, no, NL, you gotta go fight the negative first. No, we already tried that like 2 runs ago. Can't be done. You can't knock out both in 1 run. Maybe you can if you victory lap, actually, but your dude is not gonna do that. Because, you know, it's gonna be an 85-minute long video. And we're gonna have to victory lap anyway again at some point. So you gotta do 3 victory laps or something? I'd rather save the victory lap for, like, a run that's actually powerful, instead of this run, which is just, like, good enough. Ruka, you can't possibly understand what I'm about to say to you. But you don't have to pet yourself using my hand. If you literally give me, like, 2 minutes, I'll give you the pet of a lifetime, buddy. And you won't want it by then. Which is there's something, you know, sad but also poetic about that. You'll be like, nah, just let me sleep. He does all the right pets at exactly the wrong times. So I'm not using Guppy's head because I feel like the stat bonus is probably more valuable right now. We really lucked out with the Guppy transformation. Were it not for the Guppy transformation... little Harbinger, come on, dude. Were it not for the Guppy transformation, our DPS would be pretty bad, and I'm not sure number 1 would be, like, fully justified existing, but... Instead, it's actually, like, looks pretty great. We still have bad trip in case we take too much damage, but it's not gonna happen. In fact, I'm probably just gonna tank these remaining shots. You are stepping actually directly onto my testicles? Oh, I see you jumping on that computer, my friend. I see you getting ready to jump on that computer. You go. You escape this room. Problem solved. Long baby. What an incredible unlock. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.